So, good morning, everyone. I think this is a good event which ICAI Dubai Chapter has organized. And Zee being a media partner, I'm also privileged to be part of this event, where I'll be speaking on the Pillar 2 new tax regime, which has been introduced by OECD and all the developed nations of the EU. And it's going to have implications on Middle East as well, especially Dubai. Having said that, I think geopolitically, the things are right now fragile. Economies are in doldrums. And India being the fastest growing economy, we are trying to connect Bharat to India, Bharat to the world, and Zee is making a good effort in bringing the Bharat to the global diaspora. This will really help us, and with partnership with ICAI, I think we should be able to garner more customers, and we'll be able to connect more generations, which will help in basically capitalizing on the pedigree as an entertainment industry what we have started. And definitely these kind of events should happen, and this is definitely going to add value to the organization and also to UAE and India as a whole. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you for having us today. This event today, organized by Institute of Chartered Accountants Dubai Chapter, is on new taxes under Pillar 2 regime, which is introduced in UAE. I was pleased to open the seminar and do the keynote address, where we gave a perspective on how the Pillar 2 is going to impact the UAE businesses and who is going to be covered and who is not going to be covered, and all of those aspects. These are new taxes, these are new compliances. It only applies to multinational groups which has turnover above 750 million euro. So it's not for everybody. Don't worry. You just file your corporate taxes, that's fine. But this is how the UAE is evolving in conclusion with what the world is doing. And this is also part of the OECD framework, where we are signatory and where we want to show to world that we are also equivalent to any other developed economy, and we are embracing all the compliances that is required. And of course, the technology is going to play a very important part in how you are going to do the compliance with all of these new taxes and what is it at stake for everybody. One needs to prepare, one needs to understand it clearly and do the right amount of compliances. Thank you very much.
OECD Pillar 2, something which is a reality in 2025. 500 chartered accountants today gathered in Dubai, and we are trying to decode what exactly OECD Pillar 2 has it. 15% top-up tax, free zone benefit not available if you are a M&E company. It ensures UAE becomes a transparent country where investment comes in. And for attracting investment, transparency is required. We are going to be transparent by next year by giving 15% minimum tax in UAE. And that is going to happen right now. 500 chartered accountants learning about this important tax law. And we will see it a reality next year when the filing happens. Thank you.
I'm very happy, very glad to be here. Thank you all for having me here, and really enjoyed sharing my views and perspective. Glad to see that the audience was quite engaging, interactive, and they were loving the laughter, they were loving the analogies, and they were loving the complex things being made simpler. Now, a couple of things which, in my view, are relevant is how do we prepare ourselves for the challenges that is coming our way. So automation is the answer. Automation is definitely going to be the key playing thing. AI is also going to be very, very helpful. If we balance the use of AI and automation in this, I think it is going to make our lives easier in juggling between various data points, managing those heavy computations, especially for multi-jurisdictions where we are operating. And it's better if we start looking at those things early rather than waiting for the last minute. Test the systems, make sure you know where are the gaps, you know how to bridge those gaps, you know which systems actually are going to help you which works with your ERP, which doesn't work with your ERP, and you actually do a introspection about it. And one question which I'm being asked to speak on is whether I think AI is going to take up the jobs. I don't think AI would take up anybody's job. It's the only people who might have a risk are the people who would not be using AI or automation. So it's something that we would have to absolutely start thinking about, and we would have to look at, because in the age when AI and automation is going to take over, we should not be looking as dinosaurs who know nothing about it. Better prepare early, stay up to date, stay ahead of the curve, and that's how we can actually safeguard the interest of our employers, of our clients, and bring value on the table for the board. Thank you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is CA Rishi Chawla. I am the Vice Chairman of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, Dubai Chapter. It's my pleasure to address you today. Today we are having the session on the BEPS Pillar 2 rules which are getting implemented in UAE. So the corporate tax already got implemented last 2 years and major deadlines have passed. And from 1st January 25, we have the Pillar 2, which is DMTT rules which are getting implemented. So today's session was focused on educating our members on what are the new rules, regulations which are there, and plus to put it through examples and case studies how this is getting implemented. So we have a fantastic session today. A lot of people have joined and we are really enjoying this session. Thank you very much.
I think UAE has taken the right step following the global tax practices. One of the best tax practices to say that all the UAE corporations will now be taxable at 15% from 9%. Pillar 2 in terms of the domestic minimum tax has been deployed very well, and we have had a great session here. Most of the theoretical aspects have been covered. Even the practical side of it is something that I covered. Looks simple, but it's going to be difficult to put in place. There are more than 250 data points. It's going to be a collaboration or collaborated efforts with, say, the accounting, the taxes, the IT, all put together. So it's going to be one of the biggest projects that the UAE corporations needs to deploy. Of course, there will need to be a lot of technology that needs to be adopted here. So I see a lot of AI which could be used in future to bring out these particular aspects from, say, a consolidated financial reports and together. So I think it's a very significant step that the UAE government has taken, and hoping that with this the profession grows, the corporation grows, and we achieve the global best practices. Thank you.